Right, fighters, how are we doing? I want your full attention right at this moment in time. Now, if you are a combat sports athlete, fighter, and you're in Muay Thai, you're in mixed martial arts, you're in boxing, you're in bare knuckle fight, you're in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, doesn't matter whichever form of combat sports you're in, what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to give you a way of eating on the day of the fight if you had a day before weighing to help you fuel up your body so you can maximise your muscle glycogen stores and basically maximise your energy, have power, stamina, and not get tired in the fight. So many fighters make the mistake of not fueling up correctly for their fights. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 to 5 meals on the day of this fight, and we're going to spread these meals out so you don't feel bloated and heavy during your fight. So the idea that we want to use behind this kind of meal plan and way of eating on the way of the fight is the earlier in the day you are, you're going to increase the meal volume, so you're going to have more heavier, dense meal because you've got more time to digest it. But the closer we get to the fight, we're going to start to bring down and reduce that meal volume so you can digest it easy and you can feel light and sharp during your fight. So the first meal that you're going to have is a very high carbohydrate load. So this is what you're going to have, and you're going to eat it like this. You're going to have some pancakes in the morning. You're going to have 4 pancakes. You can get any type of pancake you like. It can be from Aldi. It can be any form of supermarket. 4 pancakes. What you're going to do with that is you're going to have a little bit of yogurt on it, about 100 grams of yogurt. You're going to have some cinnamon. You're going to have 2 tablespoons of either maple syrup or honey or even agave syrup, and you're going to have some berries with it. On the side, what you're also going to have is full of chocolate or caramel or even yogurt coated rice cakes and a nice 400ml glass of orange juice. You've got a very heavy carbohydrate load here, and this is going to give your muscles and body the fuel that it needs, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to wait around 3.5 hours and have another meal. This next meal you're going to have is this. You're going to have 150 grams of lean turkey mince raw weight. You're also going to have any type of pasta, white pasta, which is on that glycemic index and is really easy to digest. So you're going to have around 75 to 100 grams of raw weight pasta, spaghetti, penne, fusilli, whichever one it is. And then you're going to have some tomato sauce with it, and you're going to put in that, you can put some garlic in it, oregano to make it taste nice, an Italian style, okay? What you're also going to do is, alongside that, you're going to have 1 bagel, and you're going to put a little bit of honey on it, Nutella or raspberry jam. And then again, you've got a nice, heavy, high carbohydrate loaded meal there. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to wait again a couple of hours and you're going to have another meal. For this next meal, you're going to do this. You're going to have some porridge, but you're going to have the fine cut oats, the ones which are really small and not thick, because the ones that are thick have got what we call beta-glucan in and way too much fibre, which is going to take a long time to digest. So fine cut oats, really good source of carbs, digest much faster. So you're going to have the oats, and then you're going to mix with that either some hot coconut milk, some hot semi-skim milk, or even some hot water. 75 to 100 grams of these oats, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to put, again, 2 tablespoons of any kind of honey, maple syrup, agave syrup. You're also going to have a little bit of Biscoff, Lotus Biscoff mixed in that, and you're going to have some blueberries with it. And then on the side of this, you're going to have a full sugar 500 milliliter Gatorade or any sports drink. You can have Sponsor if you're in Thailand. Australia, again, you can have Gatorade. UK, you can have Lucozade. Doesn't really matter. The main thing is you've got a nice tonic drink, which is high in sugar, really good source of easy digestible carbs. Now what you're going to do is you're going to wait again a couple of hours and you're going to have something a lot lighter. What you're going to do is you're going to have a banana and then you're going to have 2 chocolate rice cakes. So that meal you're going to have then is going to be the flapjack and the rice cakes with the Science in Sport Nutrition X Energy Gel, any type of high carbohydrate, easy to digest gel. Really good source of carbohydrates, really effective, really easily digested, high on the glycemic index, spike your blood sugar levels, be gone straight away. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have one more meal before you fight. Well, I say a meal, it's a snack. You're going to have this around 45 minutes to an hour before, and you're just going to have a handful of any type of sweets, Maynards, wine gums, jelly snakes, whatever type of sweets you can get a hand on. Really easy to digest, not going to sit in your stomach. And I can guarantee, fighters, if you follow this meal plan example that I've given you, you are going to feel electric and feel the best you've ever felt in your next fight. And if you like this information, give me a follow for more nutrition and diets for combat sports. But for now, take care.